So let's say you got a client, right? Or maybe it's a prospect. How can you better relay to them the message that what you have to offer is exactly what they need? What's going on, guys? Gerald Alfred here, and recently I've been discussing and talking to a lot of different people about ways to live in their purpose, live in their passion, and to better organize and place and position their businesses. When we get involved with someone, we do too much talking. If you're doing all of the talking, that means that you're not doing any of the selling. You don't know what to sell them. So what you need to do is take a step back and understand that you only have one mouth and two ears. Listen to your client or your prospect or your customer. They will always, and I repeat, they will always tell you what they need. The problem is you may not be hearing what they're saying because you're talking too much. Earlier today, I was actually in a meeting with two CEOs for local companies out here and trade school. And if I would have just went on rambling about how my business can help them do this, or how I can really relate to that, and yeah, we can get you doing this, that, and the third, I would have never gotten my foot in the door. What helped me get my foot in the door, one, was building great relationships. If I didn't have a prior great relationship with one of the CEOs, I would have never even been in that predicament, in that doorway, to be able to speak on that level. So one, you have to understand that it's not always about selling. Most of the time, it's not about selling at all. It's more about your relationships with other people. Secondly, as he was explaining and as they were talking, I just, I sat back and nodded and kept listening and kept understanding what they had a need for. You see, it doesn't matter what you're selling. You can always find a need for what your product is. But if you don't know what your client needs, you will never find that need. So next time that you're speaking to one of your prospects or your clients, I want you to just stop back, just take a step back, stop and listen to them, because they will tell you. Now, you might have to, dictate the conversation. You might have to, ask them questions to get them to a certain area. You might have to lead them to a certain area, but don't do most of the talking. Now, that might be counterintuitive to a lot of people, but I'm telling you from very much experience, these are facts. And guys, what I want you to do is I want you to take a second and think. Have I been talking too much? And not just in your business. Think about that in relationships and in everything else that's going on in your life. So what I want you to do now is, next time that you're speaking to one of your clients or one of your prospects, maybe a future prospect in relationship building, I want you to just do more listening. Find out what their needs are, what their dreams are, what their aspirations are. Where do they want to go? And I guarantee you that the more you listen, the more you can see that, one, you can build a better relationship with them, and two, you can also see how your relationship and their relationship can intertwine, which makes a win-win situation for the both of you, thus making long-term relationships and money coming into your pocket like clockwork. Does that make sense, or does that make sense? If this video was of some value to you, please go ahead and give it a quick thumbs up. I would love to hear from you, so leave a comment down below. And don't forget to subscribe to this page so you can get the updates anytime that I go ahead and drop these updates, because you need them in your life and I love sharing them with you. Once again, it's your boy Gerald Alfred, wishing you joy, happiness, and laughter, hoping you have a great day.